Go ahead. You take this one, buddy.
Missouri governor commutes sentence of white police officer convicted of fatally shooting black man.
Now, look this up, Ryan, if you can.
Okay.
Because I don't believe this was long ago. I remember this. So last couple years.
Mm-hmm. What's the name of the officer? Or the victim even?
It's Kansas City is the city. And they don't give the officer's name here. It's just a very short blurb. Put in Kansas City, Missouri, commutes, white police officer, and you'll get everything on that. A white former Kansas City police officer who was convicted of involuntary manslaughter in the fatal shooting of a black man was released from prison Friday after the Missouri's governor commuted the killer's sentence because he's a cop. Mm-hmm. So you want to talk about two tiers of justice in America? You don't have to look any further, ladies and gentlemen, than this headline right here.
Okay, so APnews.com says... article by David A. Lieb and Heather Hollingsworth. The decision by Republican Governor Mike Parson to free Eric DeValconaire. How come I always get these crazy names? Why can't it be like Jack Smith? DeValconaire came after months of public debate about the case, which had fueled both racial justice protests and impassioned pleas for mercy from DeValconaire supporters, who asserted he had been unjustly convicted. Now, I will say I don't know the particulars of this case. This is the first time I've heard of it, but I do know in the past people have been in an uproar simply because there was a white officer involved in shooting a black person, where it turns out the black guy was at fault. It wasn't because of any racial hatred or discrimination. You know. I'm trying to think of his name. Who's the guy that drank the purple drink? That was made a big deal about that.
Purple drink.
Yeah. It just happened a few years ago. Never mind.
He drank the purple drink. What the hell was a
purple drink? Had Robitussin in it. It was narcotic. It was just, I guess, ghetto dope. I don't know, whatever they called it. But the officer shot the guy, but they never reported that this guy was acting very violently and unruly. And the officer was found not guilty, and there were riots over it.
He was serving a 6-year prison sentence, and he was convicted in 2021. So about 2.5 years on a 6-year sentence, which actually that's really, on a 6-year sentence, that's the crime right there, 6 years.
Right.
It should be at least double that, because that's what you would get sentenced to, ladies and gentlemen, if it was you. But for them, they get a lower thing. He got out in 2.5 on 6. The family of the person he killed must be beside themselves.
Yeah, you know what? Let me tell you something. Murder's murder. Doesn't matter what you do for a living.
Right.
If you're a police officer and you commit murder, you should get the same sentence as anybody else.
This is a great judge, because critics of Parsons right there in that county noted that he has routinely refused, absolutely, positively refused, to intervene in wrongful convictions so long as the convictions were black men. Right there in black and white. I'm getting that from the Missouri Independent, guys, if you want to go look that up yourself. So I'm not just saying stuff to say it. Besides, what don't we have here, Ryan?
I don't know. What don't we have here?
Lies.
Oh, that's right. No spin. No lies, no bullshit.
There you go. It's always the truth right here, folks. Welcome aboard if you're here for the first time. We are going through headlines here at Crazy News. Please check out our other videos. We have shorts going up now that are pretty cool.
Yep.
And hit the like button for me, please. If you're here, just go ahead and hit it.
Yeah, very soon in the next couple of days, we're gonna have content every day and throughout the day.
And it's gonna be really cool. Mm-hmm. People can get little bites of it,
Yep. All the highlights.
And unfortunately, I have another of these horrible stories. Go ahead, Ryan, take that from you.
Lawsuit. Cop racially profiled Winfield resident.
At first, Everest Reed thought he was about to get robbed, right? Reed was at his girlfriend. Oh, I know this story at the top of my head, okay? Mm-hmm. I don't even need to get these notes. This kid was at his girlfriend's house. About 10:30 p.m. at night. His phone was dead, so he told his girlfriend he's going out to the car. This way, he can get his charger. What's that? What's Stevie saying? Better keep his head on a swivel. So he goes out there, he grabs the charger, and then, he goes out there and realizes he forgot his keys. So he goes back inside, he gets the keys, comes out, and I believe that's, yeah, right, okay, yeah. He saw a flicker of a flashlight and people screaming, "Come here!" in the dark, right? Mm-hmm. Me, if that happened to me, I would run. I think anybody would run because you don't know who that is. They don't say, "Stop, police."
Yeah.
Right? They say, "Come here." And that's why a lot of these accidents happen. Anyway, he was scared. He sprinted towards his front door and rushed inside, called 911. But within minutes, he was approached by Lake County police officers. What state do you think that's in?
Oh, let me guess. Could it be Florida?
Yes. Police were in the area after they received a report, ladies and gentlemen, of shots fired around 9:45 p.m. And obviously this man was going in his car while black. That must be the charge.
Right.
He's 31 years old.
Naturally, he was trying to steal something. It wasn't totally wasn't his car, right? Black people don't own cars. You know, apparently.
He's 31, 6'2", big guy, but he's slender. And he didn't match the description at all of who they were looking for, except he was black.
That's it.
And I'm not going to read any more of this because it's absolutely disgusting. Nobody should be discriminated against for nothing, for no reason.
People are people.
People were only here for a very short time. And, you know, to hate, waste time hating on something, man, you don't got that much time to go, you know? So live life and have fun and stop doing all this crazy shooting stuff. That's what I say. And that, Ryan, as you can see, cleared our board.